In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single Ninjago elemental power mech from my favorite to my least favorite. Okay, starting off in last place, we have Sora's elemental tech mech, and I'm gonna be honest, this is just like, I don't really necessarily care that much about this set. Like, it's definitely decent, but not as good as any of the others by a mile. The minifigure selection isn't the best, because all you really get is like a generic wolf warrior, which is good for army building. And Sora is it's just a season 1 suit, like, come on. In terms of combo potential, it's also probably the worst, since none of the colors on the Sora mech, or like the build of the Sora mech, match well with any of the other mechs, other than like maybe Arin's. So yeah, overall, this set, like, probably the worst of the elemental mechs. It's not a bad set, it's just not as good as the others, you know? The next set we have on this list is Kai's Elemental Fire Mech, and this is definitely like a step up from a Saurus mech in terms of like being a complete package, but like in terms of the main Kai mech builds, it's just genuinely boring. Like its color scheme is about as creative as AI generated art. That's just my main take on the set. The minifigure selection, I will give it this. It has the best minifigure selection of all the other elemental mechs. Simply because you got two ninja, two villains, it's pretty even out, it's a decent matchup. So, it's good for like playing around and like simulating like fights and whatnot. Also, the figures themselves are just really good. I really like that mech pilot Zane. In terms of combo potential, I mean, it might have some decent combo potential with Lloyd's mech because that has some hints of red, but then again, Lloyd's mech has dark red and this is bright red. It also might do well with Arin's mech, but also, like, because of the bright orange, but there's barely any bright orange on the mech. So yeah, overall, the wolf mech is really good, but the main Kai mech is just so boring. But like, as a complete package, it is a good set. So, that's just, I don't know what else to say. This segment is just going on. In third place, we actually have Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech, and I'm just gonna be honest, I love this one, like, from when it was initially revealed. And when I have it in hand, it's just as good, you know? I just really like it. Like, I really like how it's not, like, trying to be just a generic Lloyd mech. No, it's trying to be unique. It's trying to be more original. I like the dark red and I like the black. That works really well. And also, it's just a pretty good build. And then we get to the minifigure selection, and this is also really good. You get Cinder, you get Mech Lloyd, you get Mech Nia, and that's just really good, so that way you can get all of the Mech Ninja in just like really cheap sets, because before this mech came out, the only way you could get it is by getting Egolt the Master Dragon, and I did not want to get Egolt the Master Dragon. So I'm glad they released them in this set. And also, Cinder's actually a pretty decent minifigure. I don't think I give that guy enough credit. It's actually a really good figure. I like the blue and I like the smoky effects. In terms of combo potential, this set's actually really good, like surprisingly good. It's got some dark red bits which can work well for Kai's mech again, even though the red's different. The black can work well for Cole and Arin's mech as well. And so yeah, overall, this is just a really good set. It's a pretty good value. I think it's honestly overhated, like personally, but that's just me. I can understand why some people might have wanted like a more generic Lloyd mech, but I much prefer this take over than just like, oh, we're just gonna make it generic and boring. No, I like the more unique stuff. In second place, we actually have Cole's Elemental Earth mech, and I really like this set. This was definitely my favorite one from like the original three. Like as soon as it came out, as soon as I got it, I loved it. I loved it. It's probably like one of my favorite sets of all time, honestly. That might be like hard to say. That opinion might change at some point, but for now, yeah, I'd say so. The minifigure selection is also really good because unlike Sora's mech, you get two minifigures, one of them being a wolf mask, which is again the same as Sora's mech, but this one actually has the armor. And the other minifigure is Mech Pilot Colt, which is actually a new and exclusive figure for this wave, unlike Sora's mech. In terms of customizability potential, this is again really good. The black parts can work with Lloyd and Arin's mech. The transparent orange parts can work with Kai's mech. Nothing can really work with Sora's mech, but Sora's mech was being difficult anyways, so You take what you can get, I guess, but with all the others, it's really good combo potential. And yeah, overall, this set is just, I really like it. It's a good, small, like, £18 set. I'm honestly kind of sad that it's retired now, but this is, like, still a really good set. I genuinely really like this set. I hope LEGO makes more sets like this because this is what we need. We need more sets like this, you know? Like, please. Finally, my number one favorite elemental mech is Arin's. I know, crazy. The one dude who doesn't have an elemental power, and that's the best elemental mech. Well, not the best, my favorite. Is it just because that Arin is my favorite ninja? Honestly, a little bit. But at the same time, the mech's design is genuinely really good. I like how one of the arms is black and the other one is like bright orange. That's like really good about it. The minifigure selection is also really good. Not as good as Kai's mech, but you get the Season 3 Arin, the Dark Arin, which honestly is really good because sure it isn't the complete version of the figure, but at least it's like a somewhat more recent figure. And the Spectral Dragonian is also really good. Then also like combo like potential. I'm pretty sure this has good combo potential with all of the mechs, because you've got the bright orange that can work with Kai's, you've got the black that can work with Cole's and Lloyd's, and then it even has some transparent pink on it, so it can actually work with Sora's unlike any of the other ones. And so yeah, overall, like, oh yeah, I forgot this set also comes with Ryu, my goat. So yeah, overall, like, this is honestly my favorite of the elemental mechs. And like, design-wise, it's also really good. The color blocking is incredible as well, and I just like it so much, you know?